Hello, mi gente. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me and Poder Latinx this evening. You'll be enjoying a rich program in culture and arts. Tonight, we are discussing a bit about my experience as a Latinx professional in the creative space. We'll be talking about Latinx art history before our curator, Steve Alfaro, takes us on a virtual tour of the gallery Votar y Poder.
Welcome to the Votar es Poder virtual art gallery. I am going to quickly give you a tour of this virtual space that Poder Latinx and myself have designed for you. Before I continue, I want to acknowledge all the artists that have shared artwork with us for this space. Thank you to DJ Nino for curating the music and all of these organizations and the host committee who have helped us uplift the exhibit on social media. I want to quickly focus on an artist that has been in this fight for over a decade. Her name is Fabiana Rodriguez, and one of my favorite pieces in this exhibit is this piece about the environment. She wants you to, think about this issue when you go out and vote. Make sure that you select candidates that will stand in solidarity with you on this issue and what's happening with our planet. I'm going to quickly move into the next room and talk about another artist that I'm excited that is part of our exhibit. He has also been in this fight for our communities for many, many years, and he did this piece on Yalitza, who is from Mexico. She's indigenous. She was in the film Roma, and she was nominated for an Academy Award. This piece has a lot of statements, but the one that stands out for me is the issue of representation in Hollywood, and how important it is for us to be able to tell our stories. And I like this piece because we're able to connect all of our issues. They're all important, and you have to make sure that when you go vote, you're voting for a candidate that's going to stand in solidarity with you and that believes in representation in Hollywood, that believes in diversity in Hollywood, and that believes that we too should be able to have access to tell our story. So that's why I love this piece. Please come back and look at the other pieces that Ernesto and Fabiana has shared with us, and all the other artists that are in exhibit. The other artist that I want to talk about is a political cartoonist. His name is Lalo Alcaraz. He has been in this fight for many, many years, and what I appreciate about Lalo's work is his ability to be able to create art that's digestible to people. The issue of immigration, family separation, and children in cages is not an issue that everybody likes. It hurts. It's a sad issue. What's happening right now, and so when you go on and vote, you need to make sure that you vote for candidates and leaders that want to solve this problem, that to figure out solutions and not ignore them. These are human beings, and we need to be better. This country needs to be better at addressing this issue. There's another piece that I want to talk about, and it features a civil rights activist by the name of Dolores Huerta. I'm also featured in this exhibit, and I designed this piece for her. I am grateful for her fight. I am grateful that she has not given up, that she's still knocking on doors, and she's still marching, and she's still getting out the vote. She's 90 years old, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that she's part of this journey with us, and we need to remind everybody to go out and vote. We need to stand in solidarity with Dolores. We need to go vote early and go vote on November 3rd. One or the other, choose one. Let's go out and vote. Invite our families. Please come back and check out all the artists that we have in this exhibit. Poder Latinx and myself have designed this space with music and lots of artwork that tell a lot of stories. The website is poderlatinx.org/arte. Thank you so much.
Okay, so let's discuss some art history, some Latinx art history. These are some of the artists that heavily influenced me. Salvador Dali, born in Catalonia, Spain, was a mixed media artist, including everything from film to jewelry. Notable as a Spanish artist for his surrealist exploration of the subconscious imaginary. Known for his persistence of memory, the art piece that we have seen over and over again and enjoy. Fernando Botero, born in Medellin, Colombia, figurative artist and sculptor known for his paintings and sculptures of inflated humans and animal shapes. His notable artwork, Mona Lisa and Age 12. Most recognized and quoted living artist from Latin America. Jean-Michel Basquiat, born in New York City with Caribbean, Puerto Rican, Haitian descent, known for his informal graffiti duo Samo, whose graffiti tags were all over the cultural hotbed of the Lower East Side Manhattan during the 1970s. Also noted for being one of the first graffiti artists to really bring graffiti into the gallery space in the museum world. Frida Kahlo, born in Mexico City, Mexico, a female artist known for her many self-portraits and artwork inspired by nature and artifacts. Her artwork explored questions of identity, post-colonialism, gender, class, race in Mexican society. Yeah, voting is key, and really, for if you're joining us right now, Poder Latinx has invited both Steve and myself to speak about our experiences and share and also inspire for you guys to get out there and vote. The vote is really, really important. It affects our community. It affects our place of work. It gives us a voice, basically, just to and a participation. We're responsible for getting our vote in, and the country is responsible for responding to our needs as a community. Latinx, Poder Latinx is a great organization. It's an organization that is really getting out there and setting up programs as this one tonight, this Zoom call, which is a fun Zoom call that we're going to be sharing with friends here and folks from the creative community joining us. And in good Latino spirit, we'll be discussing art, music, and all that good stuff. And importantly, we will be discussing the importance of voting. So we got to get out there and vote, folks. And the important thing is, information, being well informed on your candidates, making sure that you have registered if you haven't registered yet. If you're going in person or if you're mailing in your ballot, doing so. And also, on a more creative level, we have Steve, who is joining us this evening to tell us all about his curation.
Before I share a little bit about the organization, I did want to share that Yadira Sanchez, who is the co-executive director of Poder Latinx, wanted to be here tonight. This organization has been around for 1 year. They have operations in Florida, in Georgia, and in Arizona, and a full digital campaign in North Carolina. So we've been super, super busy. We have 3 weeks left, and because of the pandemic, it required us to figure out how to get innovative. And this is where this virtual art gallery was born out of, right? We can't go out, we need to social distance.
Some of the main issues that you guys are tackling, it seems like, of course, includes protecting the environment, right? Tierra Madre. Passing common sense and fair immigration policies. But the current focus, really, for you guys right now seems to be the election, the importance of voting.
Strategically pick artists that have been involved in this space and telling the stories of members of our community. Some of the main artists have been in this fight for over a decade. I wanted to get all of us together in one space, everyone share their artwork, share the stories of what they're seeing in their communities, and united in this virtual space.
My name is Enrique Martinez. I'm known in the professional world as Mago. I was born to immigrant Colombian family that met a few weeks after their arrival here. I spent many summers and some schooling in the rich coast of Santa Marta, Colombia, which is the Caribbean coast. I was very influenced by the artisans there from the coast, the Native Americans, all of that rich culture seeped into me as an artist, as a creator, as a journalist today. Really had influenced me deeply. On my return back to New York, I took some of that traditional artisan techniques and also worked with the current street art, graffiti. I've been very lucky to have worked in a bouquet of creative industries. I'm what is considered an outsider insider, okay, with no formal education. And today I find myself as a curator of the RJD Gallery here in Bridgehampton, which focuses on magical realism, or as we can also know, realismo fantástico. I have an article which is Mago's Journal, and there I speak about diversity of art here in the Hamptons in the East Coast of the United States. I also launched a digital magazine which is called Access Hamptons, you guys can check out. And there we also cover a nice diverse group of artists. So, Steve, I see that we have our special guest joined us here. Las Cafeteras are in the house. Hey, what's going on? Okay, so let me introduce these guys because they need a big introduction. Seriously. Okay, so they're Latin American musicians from L.A. area. So their music is a range of genres, everything from rock, folk, hip hop, rap, English, Spanish, Spanglish. You get it, man. And no one does it like they do it. It's really exciting. It's music with a message, but it's no doubt, Latinx music. It has a rhythm. It gets you going. It's very exciting.
Is that we're diverse, but we're also multifaceted and multi-talented.
Hector, tell me about your experience in the band. Tell me how you got started. How did you guys meet?
Me and Denise, we met when we were 22 years old, and we were like young Chicanos, Chicana.
Because as Latinos, we live with our grandmothers, we live with our, aunts and uncles and cousins, and they could be up to 4 or 5 generations in one household. So we love and respect that. That makes us rich in culture. That makes our music rich. That makes our artwork rich. So today we are going to feature one of your music videos. Do you guys want to introduce it?
Yeah, so we're super excited. One of the beautiful things about being quarantined is that you have to face yourself and have time to face your art. And so Hector actually wrote the lyrics to this song. I helped out writing the essence of the chorus, nod to Sam Cooke with Change Is Gonna Come. It was really inspired by that narrative. And we're looking right now, what is happening now? How do we not stay stuck in the struggle and the resistance and the pain of it all? How do we look forward and imagine a world where many worlds fit, and do it in resilience and do it in celebration of who we are? All peoples are invited to the People's Party. So long time coming. It's been a long time, so we have a lot of work to do, but while we do it, why don't we dance?
So I think it's time to get into this music. So could we please get this music video up?
A change is coming. Can you feel it?
There's a time to fight, time to write, undo all the things that the devil made right. Brown man, black man, yellow man, blue. Everything I thought was true was based on a lie I learned in school. we all be from Africa. Scientists can back it up. Race is a concept created to oppress, made by the white man, so they can treat us less. Take color land and respect, colonize culture, knee on my neck. They wanna take us out, we about to get lit. You know the time is 8:46.
You know that's right. You know the time.
You know the time is 8:46.
You know that's right.
Change in the car. Change in the car. We ain't gonna stop. And we ain't gonna stop.
It's been a long time coming. Ooh. It's been too long. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, for the ancients to attainments of today's kin tenacious. We rebels raised in a stolen nation, they shameless. Since the days when there was enslavement, the anguish, it don't make sense. So we can't quit with raceless, counterattacking. The heinous, racist, ignoramus, can't detain us, courageous. On a daily basis, the greatest, we say this. It's in our destiny, it awaits us. Rather be hated for being real than love for being fake. Made it this far in truth and good faith. Don't sell yourself short, we are not what they say. I know change is gonna come, let's make it work the way we can't wait on them do. Change is ours to take, each one teach one. From the cradle to the grave, with blood, sweat, and tears we have overpaid. Now it's time to collect, give me my change.
A change in the car. A change in the car. And we ain't gonna stop. And we ain't gonna stop.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming, coming, coming. Sing it with me now. Say it with me now. Sing it with me. So let me hear you sing. Let me hear you. So let me hear you sing. Let me hear you. So let me hear you sing.
Just cry with me, don't die with me. Put your fist in the air and fight for me. The cops in the streets kill violently. The judges in the courts, they lie to me. Everybody in the streets just ride with me. The tears from my face fall silently. Close your eyes so we can see. Close your eyes and let's get free. Let's get free. A change in the car. A change in the car.
It's been a long time coming. Ooh. It's been too long. It's been a long time coming. Ooh. It's been a long time coming. Sing it with me now. It's been a long time. Say it with me now. It's been a long time coming. Sing it with me now. So let me hear you sing.
Art is a very powerful voice. It records history. It tells us about the future. Artists are responsible to say the truth, as all of these panelists have this evening and continue to do with their work.
Gracias, gracias.
Y que salimos a votar, por favor.
Y Votar Latinx, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you guys. Have a great evening.
Órale, mi raza. Síguele.
You all.